podcasthero.com.
Welcome to The Daily Quote, a podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, for September 11th. Today is Are You OK Day, an awareness day focused on mental health and checking in on others, helping others. Today is also National Make Your Bed Day, celebrating the simple act of tidying up and starting your day with accomplishment. And if Dr. Jordan Petersen is correct, then making your goddamn bed is good for your mental health. But today is also Patriot Day, a day of remembrance and reflection as we honor the nearly 3,000 lives lost in the terrorist attacks on September 11th, 2001. This day holds profound meaning for Americans and people around the world who witnessed how tragedy can bring out both the worst and the very best in humanity. 24 years later, we remember not just the devastating loss, but also the extraordinary courage, compassion, and unity that emerged in the aftermath. We remember the first responders who ran toward danger, the ordinary citizens who became heroes, the communities that opened their hearts to strangers, and the resilience of a nation that chose hope over fear. Patriot Day reminds us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond, with dignity, with kindness, and with an unwavering commitment to the values that unite us. Which brings us to today's quote from Fred Rogers, the beloved television host and advocate for children, who once said, "When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.'" Mr. Rogers' wisdom, shared by his mother many years before September 11th, became a source of comfort for countless people in the days and weeks following the attacks. In the midst of unimaginable tragedy, his words reminded us to focus not on the darkness, but on the light that emerged when people chose to help. And there were so many helpers on that day and in the days that followed. Firefighters, police officers, and paramedics who risked everything to save others. Ordinary people who lined up to donate blood, volunteer at hospitals, and provide comfort to those who had lost everything. Communities across the country opened their doors and their hearts to stranded travelers and grieving families. The helpers weren't just the professionals that are trained for such things. They were teachers who comforted frightened children, neighbors who checked on elderly residents, volunteers who worked around the clock at relief centers, and millions who chose compassion over anger, service over self-interest. Mr. Rogers understood something profound about human nature. In our darkest moments, we have a choice. We can focus on what's wrong with the world, or we can focus on what's right with people. We can let fear paralyze us, or we can let love motivate us into action. Even today, 24 years later, the helpers continue. Every person who chooses service over self-interest, who extends kindness to a stranger, who stands up for what's right, they're part of the same spirit that emerged from the ashes of September 11th. The legacy of September 11th isn't just about remembering what we lost. It's about remembering who we can be when we choose to help each other. It's about honoring those we lost by becoming the helpers ourselves, in big ways and small ways, every day. So today, as we observe Patriot Day, let's carry forward the wisdom of Fred Rogers and his mother. When we encounter difficulty, tragedy, or fear, whether in our own lives or in the world around us, let's look for the helpers. And more importantly, let's choose to be among them. And remember to check in with your family, friends, and coworkers, as Are You OK Day is a great day to be a helper. And go ahead and make your damn bed while you're in the helping mood. Today and every day, we can choose to be the helpers the world needs. That's going to do it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.